Elo, onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your Elo, onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your Elo, onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your Elo, onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your Elo, onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your Elo, onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your Elo, onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your Elo, onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your Elo, onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your Elo, onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your Elo, onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your Elo, onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your Elo, onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US. No be juju.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Welcome to the action. It is the Nigerian Pro League Season 7. Welcome to the Super Weekend. if you look, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm a little under the influence a little bit. So there's that. I've had a little bit of, you know, but we active still. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Nigerian Pro League, the NPL Season 7 of the Super Weekend. The rain split is here, Week 2, Day 2, and we're ready to get straight into the action. Can 10-11 pull a hat out of a rabbit? I think the highest points we ever got for a Super Weekend was 120. Currently, 10-11 are sitting at 71. If they can make 50 points in the next 4 games, well, it's a wrap. They will have beat the record currently being held by Afro Esports, I believe, to make something like that happen. So yeah, and that was when Peachy was in Afro. So there's that as well. Yeah, 4 portions did like 107 or so last weekend. And now 10-11 are just at 71 points. It is not too far. It is not far away at all. So they would be the highest scoring team in the Super Weekend. But without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's head straight into match 1 of the night. It is Erangel. You know as well as me that teams be cooking. They do be cooking. They are absolutely cooking, bro. And there is an inkling of judiciousness being required from most teams here. So let's take a look at who is in the lobby. I want to see who is playing tonight. We've got Ninja, Picker, Creed, and 11 for Men of Blood, the standard starting 11. I think we've got 411, you know him, 4864, and 419 for Unsullied Army. Notice how these guys all their names start with like 4. 10-11 with Shy Boy, 10-11, 10-11, and 10-11 Bam Bam. We got 4 portions with 3, Goat Meat and Peachy, and Aura with the starting 4 starting 4 of yesterday as well. Dark, Bleeding, Max Aura, and Lazy Man Aura. Dream Team with the not the starting 4, but the back 4. Sad, Nova, Lola, and Archer. I think Nova takes the place of Agathe when she's not available. I think it's intertwines between 2 of them, and Sad, but Moses as well as Moses, Torrid, Cold, Jidzi. I don't think Choo Choo is a starter, so Jidzi takes place over where Choo Choo starts. So Choo Choo is not available, so Jidzi takes place. Invincibles finally with a starting 4 in the first match. This is the starting 4 of the Invincibles. We've got Reels, Quilla. Nope, this is not the starting 4 actually. Nexus is not here. Reels takes Nexus's place. Mavericks starting 4 is the pretty standard. No, I don't think this is starting 4. I think Machete is not in the starting lineup. Well, I could be wrong. Mad Esports, I've already lost a player. It is slow, sent back into the lobby. I'm not sure who courtesy of. I think it's courtesy of one of the guys from Vague Esports. Vague Esports also starting as 4. Itachi is now in the mix. First match of the Super Weekend. RSG also with their starting 4. Cole with this same starting 4. Levi, Sella, Light, and Power B. Power the baby. And Harsh Esports with their starting 4 as well. Confused will be sent back into the lobby by Gods of War. Speaking of Gods of War, again, they lock horns there. Vague Esports will take a return as they will be swept back away. But here's an opportunity for Topless to break in from that left-hand side. Harsh will need to up their game here. But East is still very much alive and still very much a big danger. As Confused will be the victim sent out. But I think they did manage a trade here. Could have been an easier way to hustle out these positions, but so 1 for 1. A son for a son. Iconic trying to play from the right hand side. I think he has the sight lines inside of the warehouses, but there's 2 entry points. Could spell dangerous. Spell very dangerous here. Magic now falls for Madness. From Madness Esports towards the guys from Vague Esports. Vague will lose yet another player, I believe. The Fallen will be the last one left with Itachi. Itachi has not had that much playing time, so he cannot afford to miss. And they have been able to steal one away for the Fallen. in a forced entry position. Noisy still spraying deep inside. And Temi has a solid, very solid off-angle position. Might be able to wrap this up sooner rather than later. Noisy is looking for that break inside. Temi has not made a move just yet. But everything will be working for them. Guards of War now will retain an opening. Sleek has been knocked away. Two bodies dropped for Hashi Sports. East falls. An iconic. We'll wrap a couple balls in. Valley for last one, yes. Couple shots sent through. They have to. Ooh, that was dangerously close. He could have caught Topless though. It would have been a very bad idea, a very bad call for Topless. I don't know why he wants to take this, but I mean, yeah. It's a matter of, who can spray faster and better. But Topless is in a bad spot. If he gets knocked out there, it could be dangerous. That was awfully close. Too close for comfort. I think they are making the push. Iconic is already on the move. I gotta respect the jackpot tactics though. Nah, that's cold. That's cold. I can't lie. But you should have popped like a painkiller or something, man. Should have popped a painkiller. Should have popped a painkiller to make you move just a little bit faster. But I will respect it still. That was a very cold jackpot way. Dump the smokes, hop into the water. Yeah, that was very solid. That was a very solid way to escape the ops. Can't lie. Yeah, he should be fine. I think he makes it out of this alive. Nope, spoke too soon. Ah! Bruh, Iconic was just way in, bro. He was just way in. Ah! I thought he made it in. I thought he survived that. But he should have moved a little closer to the shore. It would have been a better idea for him. Instead of staying to what. Again, always pop your energy drinks and your whatnot. It allows your health to reduce, at a much slower pace when you're underwater. Because of your, maxed out on energy drinks and painkillers. That gives you a little bit of an edge. And Quilla from the Invincibles have already started to make a play downwards. Ooh, it's getting very, 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 very hectic here. Invincibles did have a solid break-in. Now Mad Esports might be in some trouble here. Timmy has been knocked away. Quilla's playing off just for the backside by himself. Rage and Rails will crash open from that northern hillside. Reels has the right idea, but can he execute? Don't have a sideline on Noisy. Again, you could speak into how Invisibles will play from here. Quilla cannot be exposed. If he's knocked away, it's gonna be very difficult for him to get picked up. It's a wrap for Temi. That's surely a wrap for him, but it doesn't necessarily have to translate to the rest of the players. That's a good spray. Surely they will push now. Surely they have to push now. There's no way these guys are not pushing this. Ah, come on now. You got it. You have to. I mean, yeah. This is what you should have done already. Should have done. Yeah, exactly. Should have done this already. The moment you got that knock in, a couple of a little bit of damage dealt. Should have cracked for that. That's a good grenade. Over to the back. Just bites it off a little bit there. Mad Esports are very comfortable in positions like these though, playing inside. So this might be very tricky for the Invincibles. I saw this happening. Quilla falls, knocked away. Mad Esports about to turn this on its head and now that forces Rage and Reels to pull up to the scene. Unfortunate scenario, but Reels is good with the spray. A little bit by the corner there, switches over, and the S12K from Chicky will shut that down immediately. Mad, unfortunately, they cannot hold off the pressure line, and that was a very good knock from Mad Noisy, but fortunately for him, Chicky was there to the rescue. Quilla should not have died for no reason there. There was no reason he should have gotten knocked away. As long as these guys were inside, you were surely going to find an angle on them. There was no need for Quilla to die inside of the house with no protection. You know, this is one of those engagements. You just gotta, you gotta go back, think again. You know, there was no need. All you had to do is post up by the corners of the windows, get your intel, use the extra man from the back. You know, Reels and Rage were up there for a reason, you know, just in case the fight came outside. But those guys were never going to come outside because those two, they were aware of Reels and Rage's position. Going inside to fight them means increasing the risk for casualty, you know, and Quilla was the casualty. Quilla would have survived this engagement if he didn't go in the house, if they used all of their utilities to force, you know, Mad Esports into one position, one section of the house, you know, and that was at the back. They were playing off the back, hiding from Reels and Rage on the top floor, on the top side of the hill, you know, vantage point positions. It was a good play from the Invincibles, but Quilla didn't need to go into the house. He didn't need to breach, at least by himself. You know, Chicky should have assisted, should have followed him inside again, but following him inside, you know, turns it into a 3 versus 2 potentially inside of the building, you know, and that's just one of those things we talk about. But, you know, it is what it is. It's all part of the game. It all gets better with time. 4 eliminations to 10-11, and they have already started on their rampage. I think they did catch the guys from 14th Gaming and eliminate every single one of them. And Shy Boy already on the front foot. Playzone is about to switch things up a bit. 10-11 will be switching. You can see their rotation. They want to rotate from the northern side and hold Pachinki area or something along those lines. They're just waiting for the third zone shift. Again, 4 portions in a solid position. They are very, very solid right now where they are. I think they can play the split. Yes, they can. And again, Pachinki will be forced out of the zone. So most teams that were trying to play from that position, it's going to be a little bit trickier for them. And RSG in the southwest with Cole on their side. And the bullets have already started to ring out. Lights does have a good position inside of the hilltop. Could box them in though, you know. I mean, it would be ideal to box them in RSG, but I don't know. Are they playing as 3? Okay, they're not playing as 3, but they're not in the zone either. So they have to decide. Do they make a play for the zone? You know, a minute, 45 seconds, 90 seconds out. I mean, it would be ideal to start moving from this position. You can see Danny Brown is playing deep behind the rest of his teammates there. Much more, about arriving to the scene than being at the party already. That is the style given out. Dream Team now on the offensive. They will be locking horns here with Guards of War. They've already secured 2 eliminations prior to this one. And 4 portions have pulled up as well, and they might just be a thorn in the side for this engagement. Here comes Nova now, pulling up, swaps over, he's dropped. Beautiful touch from Genos. And Topless will wrap that one away. But Dream Team do have 3 players up. We have a little bit of dancing to work through. Oh, that was dangerous for Sad. He might be getting walked up. And Hola might be getting dropped. Again, Archer's position is actually quite useless. He's in a useless spot. I mean, take a look at that. He can't protect Sad from there. Nah, that's unfortunate. Topless now gets the knock. And now Gods of War might have turned this on his head. And Lola has a difficult spot of making a move here onto Topless's position. 4 portions might be the only ones that can save Dream Team from the trouble right now. Switches over, tries to burn through, and swaps through again to force the backdrop from Topless. Gods of War have held on for the longest time, but Sad is still knocked away for Dream Team. Surely Lola would have decided to get the pickup. Surely someone would have decided to get the pickup, but Archer finally makes it in because RSG did pull up to that position, so you had to give away the high ground. And Dream Team now might be in some serious trouble. Core will pull up and deal with the guys from 4 portions. They have been trying to get a piece of this third party for the longest time, but unfortunately hanging around a little bit too much. And that position you give away, someone else will take, as that guy will make a play inside, expose himself. Peachy forgot that the ops are all over the place, and that will be the end of him. Sticks will snatch that one away. Lola's exposed, will be knocked clean off, but I don't think he'll go for the finish. Dream Team have to make the advance. They have to make the play right now. Should have been ideal to push that guy all the way across, but the smokes should work out right now onto that left-hand side to shield the vision. That guy now has his sights set on this entire position for sure, as he knows he's trying to deal with them, and the play might come through, but it could still be dangerous. Could still be very dangerous, but RSG playing as 4, and they do have players to commit. A little bit of a corner, but Danny Brown is dropped immediately. That by Archer. Archer tries to go for 2 for 2, and Archer will hold through the back line. That guy with a fantastic spray off the corners. And Sticks will be there to the rescue to wrap it all up. Dream Team unfortunately could not survive it. Sheer determination from RSG. They will snatch it away. And Gods of War have pulled up to the scene in full force. Goat Meat is now looking for a way to breach inside. Topless, the last one for Gods of War, trying his best to keep the numbers up for the team. He is the last one left. RSG, on the other hand, he is stuck in the middle of the ocean and the deep blue sea. And now they come, making the advance 1 for 1. Topless trying to play off the backside, but he's exposed to 4 portions as well. Levi and the rest of the guys from Cole have pulled up into the scene to get their own fair share. Power the baby. We'll hold the line a little bit closer there, but RSG, this might be the opening they're looking for. Goat Meat will secure the final nail in the coffin. Oh, that's a good grenade from Sticks, and Goat Meat takes a hit. 4 portions might be in trouble if that knock comes through. Their entire plan goes up in smoke, and that is the end. Goat Meat got knocked away and did get sent back into the lobby, and that's going to be the end of 4 portions. And they get dismantled. They were looking for a third party, but they got third party themselves from 2 separate teams. They had no idea who it was, and they paid the price for that one. You might fools. Zenith Esports have been having quite a game this weekend. We have been picking up some extra shifts so far. They continue to spray inside. Fortunately, we'll lose one of their players to the consequences of their own actions. Oh, here they come. Bodies drop. What? Bro, you left 2 bodies in the blue zone? What? There's no way he didn't confirm those guys, man. What are you telling me? 2 free eliminations? Why, bro? Why? And Paul will be swept out of the lobby. What? Courtesy of who? Well, they did not give that one to any of the RSG players, that's for sure. But wow, that is wild. Absolutely wild that Cole did not capitalize on those 2 players knocked outside of the blue zone, man. That was 2 free eliminations for you, bro. (10-11) up to 7 eliminations now. And you can see their split. You can see them split 2-1, 2 up the hill, 1 down. That is the confidence level that 10-11 have right now, even though they are just 3 players. Aura, on the other hand, have been quite active in this phase of the game. Men of Blood also looking very strong, but they do love their little compound defenses. I don't know how long this will hold up, because the play zone is not looking like it's going to keep this place in the zone in the next shift. So they have to make the advance, or they have to make a plan for a scenario like that. Judzy, last one left for Last Siege. Does he have a vehicle though? He doesn't. If he doesn't, he's cooked. Yeah, if he doesn't have a vehicle, that's a wrap for him. He's not making it in. There's no way he's making it in. Yeah, that little time he spent outside the zone is gonna cost him. It's gonna cost him a lot. Yeah, that's a wrap. Shy Boy catches him straight off, headshot. That's the end of him. Men of Blood finally making that play. Very smart, very proactive. And now is a matter of who can hold on the longest. Bam Bam is caught, knocked away. Aura have been absolutely cooking right now. Final third, they are one of those teams that knows exactly how to do it. Picker was outside a little bit too long, and he's gonna get knocked away. Can he survive? No, he will not. Back into the lobby he goes. I'm not sure how he was spotted in the smoke, even why he moved, but he wasn't moving that fast, that's for sure. And Aura looking stronger by the hour, stronger by the minute. And now Max Aura wants to breach inside. They make a solid play inside of the zone, but Men of Blood have the same idea on the other end. It's a matter of who can catch the most bodies. Machete and Escobar will swap. Will both share a grenade, courtesy of 10-11. Will they make the play though? It's looking like they will. Cristiano charges the grenade, bounces it off the walls. That's a good grenade, and it might connect. And that is a beautiful finish from Shy Boy. And 10-11 will seize that one away from Mavericks. They do have some time to spare to go up the hillside. 11 eliminations for them so far. You can hear the bullets ringing out. Aura taking a hit from 2 sides. Men of Blood and 10-11 both looking for the drop, looking for the extra advantage. We're still 9 players in. 3 teams left. Another hit. Ninja falls as he gets caught out there. 11, I believe, is still knocked away. Creed will be the last one left for Men of Blood. He's spotted by Aura, and that's gonna be sayonara. Shy Boy, can he breach? The play zone is up for grabs right now. Who will get to the play zone first? Either of these teams are not in the zone. They've already decided he gets knocked immediately. Numbers advantage. You gotta respect it still. Shy Boy will be the last one left, dealing with the guys from Aura, and they have him on lock. They have him all speed. Oh wow! Oh, as he takes that hit, 1 HP. Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful play from Aura. This is the type of game they love to finish. They play this masterfully as well. 5 eliminations to the good, and the chicken dinner to follow. 10-11. 10-11 with 12 eliminations. a chicken dinner for them, and a second place finish, just shy of a chicken dinner. Men of Blood in third place with 6. Guys from Men of Blood in third place with 6. Mavericks in fourth place with 1. RSG in fifth place with 6 as well. Last Siege in sixth place. Quilla and the Invincibles in seventh place with 6. Zenith in eighth place with 4. Cole in ninth place with 2. 4 Portions in 10th place with 2. Guards of War in 11th place with 5. Dream Team in 12th place with 4. 14th and 13th. Mad in 14th with 5. Unsullied Army in 15th. Harsh Esports in 16th. And 17th place for Vague Esports.
gonna be a rap dream team. Peeking out. Beautiful touch, headshot from Iconic, and a DVM from Sixo. It's still dangerous. It is still absolutely dangerous. It can still be used. And now the airborne again. And three of those bodies will be the guys from Black Mamba, but yes, off through to the left-hand side, fainted left and right for Iconic. That's gonna be a rap dream team. Wrapped up perfectly, 3 eliminations. They did not go through this without paying for it in blood, Blacker. And now they're down to 2 versus 1. That's a good grenade. And Pluto will be swept up. They're absolutely cooking now. RSG will be the team that they will cook today. And Sixer will seal this one up. that will seal this one up.
All right. Welcome back to the show, guys. Welcome back to the show. It is the Nigerian Pro League Super Weekend. We just did match 1, and Aura will take that chicken dinner with a very, very sweet, very sweet play. They did it almost inch perfectly as a team. Team play is always going to be, it's always going to be impressive when a team plays as a unit. You can see them, playing actively as a unit. So yeah, we love to see that. We love all of that. We can never say no to that. So yeah. But yeah, Miramar up next, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get straight into the action. The NPL is bringing it live to you. Men of Blood and Vegas Sports locking horns again. This kind of stubbornness, I have to respect it, bro. I have to respect this level of stubbornness because you have to be really, really committed. You have to be committed to stand on business like this one. Because what are you telling me? Stand on business like this, you have to be committed. You surely have to be committed, man. You gotta be committed, bro. You gotta be. Well, I think Men of Blood are two up here. I think they've won both engagements against Vegas Sports, in this position, in this landing spot, It is where is it? Is it Impala? Oh, looks like Cole will be snatching one out from Zenith. Zenith, I believe they've snatched one as well. Picado, again, another set of teams that just lock up with each other, man. We've seen this before. Zenith Esports are also 2-0 up here. And there's a trade 1-for-1. Is it ideal though? I don't think so. One of these teams is going to, lose out. Your Might has been sent back into the lobby, and he's like the clutch player for this team. So I think Cole might have a better chance now. They're better as a team. But then, Zendaya is equally as dangerous. So we just have to keep an eye out. But yeah, I think they're going to just, look at each other's faces for a while. I don't think anything is going to come out of this one. I think on Solid Army is also just outside of El Azhar. They might use this opportunity to learn something. I think they are playing off of intel from that they've gathered. I think, because I'm not sure why 4864 is all the way out here by himself and hasn't made a move, so far. I'm not sure what's going on, but I think they can get the jump. They can get the drop on Vegas Sports and Men of Blood. But it looks like Men of Blood are already making a play here. Creed, again, while Men of Blood are just a little bit better, just a little bit better. Just a little bit, just a slight bit, and take a look at that. Creed now has a drop. He has an offense. Fortunately for him, though, his spray does not match the IQ, so he will not be a danger, an immediate danger. So if I was the guys from Vegas Sports now, I would come isolate this guy up here immediately. But then again, it's all of, yeah, because they do have a vehicle. So I wouldn't say if they had a vehicle. They had a vehicle. I just saw that guy drive away, So yeah, if I was Vegas Sports, I would isolate this one guy that I know is a web. But then again, you have to respect Men of Blood. Creed has anticipated such a move and has changed his position, you know, again. But all of this now puts Creed, it's a very good play, but it puts Creed in an unfair advantage because of potential third parties. He's too far away to be a threat, you know, to Vague Esports. He's just too far away. He should push up a little closer, draw the attention of Vague Esports to one side, you know, that southern side of that area they're in. He should draw them into that corner. Then that will allow 11, you know, and Picker to form like a V, you know, with both angles pointing into one entry position for themselves, you know, and then Ninja can play off any open spaces that he can't, you know, spot. That would be very ideal right now, because Vegas are forced into one box. They are forced into one area, you know, and that should be an advantage to Men of Blood. The fact that, you know, Vegas are forced into one position. It looks like Dyer will open that knock, and the light will be the first one to go down for Cole. Now they will be making the push. Mashed potatoes all the way down there. Oh, you gotta love it. Again, Zenith Esports 3 up. 3 times in a row they have eliminated Cole in Pecado. If this is not enough reason for you to change your drop spot, I do not know what is. You know, I really don't know what is, man. If this is not enough reason for you to change, you know, make a couple of changes to your plays for Miramar, I don't know what is. Hopefully next Super Weekend we don't see this. Hopefully next Super Weekend we don't see this again. So right. Playzone is giving a southern vibe. 10-11 also crashing in from that northern side. About to get into their first altercation, I believe. But it looks like Vague Esports and Unsullied Army will lock horns here. And they did, I think they did have the right idea. It's all about execution for them. They lose 2 players. And they might be using yet another. But him will get the 3rd one locked away. Itachi's trying to hold on, but there's too many bodies. Yeah, this guy is not going to get knocked. I don't even think he's going to deal any damage with the way he's moving. Yeah, I don't see that happening. Beautiful from Unsullied Army. 4-1-1 will wrap it up. 4 eliminations. I think you can tell that Unsullied Army have learned a thing or two from how they just took this engagement against the guys from Vague Esports. I think they were aware, they were waiting for them to come out. You could see this split from Unsullied Army earlier. I think, you know, for the 864 was gathering intel on what was going on between Men of Blood and Vague Esports, and I think the moment he saw Men of Blood had left Impala, they occupied that position you know, and descended on Vague Esports without them having any idea of what was going on. But it looks like RSG got into a little bit of a skirmish there. And they are called out. Ooh, that's a beautiful shot. But again, this is another team that has learned from other teams, man. This is another thing again. You know, and RSG might be swept out here if they're not careful. If there's vehicles afoot, it might be able to make something happen. But it will be left to that guy. Oh, he takes yet another hit. Surely, if they have to deal with this guy now, they have to deal with him. They have to deal with him. Cannot allow him to survive. You know, it's not ideal. It's a danger charging up to that guy with a grenade. It is a danger. That first grenade will connect. RSG might probably be cheering him on in the background. He hasn't revealed his position just yet. He's trying to force the 1v1, but Cristiano has the right idea there. A little bit of a spray. Meliodas trying to play off the right as well. Even as one player, that guy is still a danger. He is still a very big problem as a solo player. You have to be wary of him now. It's Escobar is not committed fully to this. 4 portions will be trading off with Gods of War by the edge of the circle. It looks like Zendaya will be running all the way back to get the reset on, but it's not looking like that will be ideal. Professor, unfortunately, will be left behind. But I don't know why he's left behind, though. He could have gotten picked up. Why is he left behind? Oh, yeah, okay. I see why he was left behind. Oh, Zenith will lose yet another player. They still have their top 2 alive, so it doesn't hurt as much. But that guy finally discovered by Escobar. And RSG, unfortunately, will be saying bye to the game. 10-11, playing S3, Bam Bam. Played too deep and got exposed. Men of Blood, 3rd place team in the previous game. Coming in very, very agile, very active. Ooh, Zendaya takes a hit. Again, might be forced out into making a reset. You know, these resets they tend to turn the game on its head and force, you know, some off-brand rotations, you know, very off-brand. 10-11, feeling the brunt of it as well, getting caught out. Will play as just one. Splits 2 sides. Shy Boy with the grenade has been on fire. Absolutely cooking right now. He has 2 players knocked away. Another bit of a corner. And that one did connect. Shy Boy might be a 3-piece for him. Jump shot might work. Feints left, right, and center. Again, switches over. Tries to lock that one right in. DBS fails. Shy Boy. Unfortunately, it's gonna be a wrap for him. And 10-11 getting dismantled one after the other. Now you have to look out for Aura. They are sitting very nicely in that circle. This is exactly the kind of rotation they like to make. But now 10-11 with their last player. Oh, he's getting tagged up. He falls to the side. I think there is some intel that's been shared out in pamphlets to the guys from Last Siege. But they do not want any part of this. That's for certain. 4 Portions also making the play of their own. They're playing as a individual vehicles, all trying to make a way inside of that circle, and they have found a niche for themselves on that northwestern side. Mavericks also trying to make a way inside. Dream Team and Invincibles with lock horns. Quilla again being the sacrificial lamb for Invincibles. 2 times out of 2 they sacrifice Quilla. Hopefully this time is for the greater good. They are inside of the circle. They are in their landing spots in Los Leones. So I don't know how Quilla is getting caught by surprise inside of their own landing position. It is always going to baffle me when stuff like that happens. You know, not enough intel for you to guard yourself against teams that are just making their way into your position. Always going to be ideal to have, you know, to be proactive, to be proactive and vigilant, you know. And Mavericks getting heavily backed by Escobar. 5 eliminations to his 5 eliminations. Now they will be making their own ways around. And they are trying to make a rotation around 4 Portions. It could be dangerous for them. Those 4 Portions are where they are sure. Escobar is inside of the zone right now. He has a sight line onto 4 Portions. He's aware. We'll circle in. We are going to be holding off the edge of the circle. It might take a while for them to get any sort of intel, owing to the fact that there's already just 11 teams inside of the game right now, and there are still 38 players. Everyone is hanging on by the sides. Men of Blood, on the other hand, playing as 4 and playing deep center. Looks like this is the strategy that has been working out for them. Dream Team equally play around the same type of strategy, you know. Mostly works out most of the time for them, you know. But it's more defensive than offensive, you know. So they really want to soak up all the pressure from, you know, all the other teams that are by the edge of the circle as they are closing in. And it takes a lot of utilities because, you know, unless you get a direct crash onto the position you're in, if you do get eliminations, you know, or do stop teams, you can only deal damage, you know, cause them to fall to the blue, stuff like that. But you can't actually, you know, stack up on utilities. Your utilities, you know, is a utility drainer. If you're trying to play in the center of the circle, just get ready to burn a lot of utilities, you know, bullets and all of that to repel attackers, you know, to get eliminations from outside the zone and all of that. But do not think you're going to, you know, stumble upon teams and stuff like that and pick up on their utilities, you know, without having to worry about looting and all that. You know, that's just what the, you know, the strategy demands. If you're playing a certain way, you have to make the equipment that you're carrying fit your style of play, you know. I mean, it was very crazy that back a couple of years back, you know, I learned, you know, after watching a couple of Chinese teams and stuff like that, you know, and I would recognize that some players do not necessarily pack up a lot of ammunition, you know, for the sole reason of they need to pack other things inside of their bags, and their ammunition rests on how many you know, teams that they can eliminate, you know. But there's someone in the team that would have, you know, 3 or 4 times the size of ammunition required, you know, and that just plays into the dynamic, you know, of said teams or of said, you know, strategies for most teams that like to play just like that. But it's always very impressive. In the Invincibles, it looks like they've decided to roll up on Dream Team here. It's gonna be a hard one to crack though, because they are 3 and Dream Team are 4. They have the right idea. Yeah, on Solid Army is going to be a very hard nut to crack right now. Because on Solid Army, once they get eliminations, they're actually different. You know, they're very different. When they have eliminations, they're always very, very different. They are very different when they have eliminations at this stage of the game, and you know, it's not no small eliminations. It's like, you know, 4 or 5 at this stage. Yeah, Solid Army tend to do very well. You know, these are the kind of games they actually win. You know, this kind of games they actually win. But 4 portions could be a big threat to most of these teams. We've seen what they're very capable of, but on Solid Army will find a way inside of that circle. They need to deal with Mad Esports, but it's going to take a lot from them because Aura is also in the mix. They are also in the vicinity, and they have insane amounts of high ground. Unfortunately, they do not have the zone, so they have to prepare. You know, they have to prepare for that move inside of the next circle. They've got only 90 seconds to make that decision. They do have on Solid Army inside. There's only so much they can do. No, it takes a lot of hits, too many hits, and he's gonna get knocked away there. They are exposed. Is he healing him up in the open? Okay, I think they have some sort of cover, if I'm not mistaken. I think, yeah, they do have cover. But unfortunately. Oh, wow, what a grenade. Oh, he pulled up too close for comfort. Surely 411 is there with the cover fire, so I believe the resets will come through. Temi with a spray, catches 4684, falls him out. And now that's a tricky one. But no, him finally gets picked up. Mad Esports are too good when it comes to pushing up. On that position, might run through. But they do have the numbers on him, and he will be getting knocked away surely. Temi gets dropped away. Now it's an even Steven, 3 versus 3. 411 has to do something about this. 419. On the other hand, tries to spray deep into the corner. Madman trying to hold on. 12k. And he will drop him immediately on Solid Army. Fighting for their lives. Fighting all the opposition. Swapping players. Know him to breach into that front corner. And on Solid Army will find their confidence, but they did not go for that finish. That might be a bad call. That might hurt them in the future. 411 will go for the finish. Madman swept away, and that's a beautiful teamwork ability from on Solid Army. They will make their play. They surely have to move into the zone right now, and it would be ideal for them to make that play, but they have to be aware of Mad Esports. They have to deal with them sooner rather than later, as they will be getting swept off their feet if they're not careful right now. 419 hops back into his buggy. 411 as well, taking damage from the blue zone is not ideal at this stage. They have to be very, very careful. They cannot afford to lose any players now. 14th Gaming getting overwhelmed. Bad call from 419. I don't know why he wasn't informed that there were ops to his right. The entire Dream Team squad, absolutely wild. Dream Team looking very, very strong in this one, but Men of Blood will secure that one. Slow will be blown away. 4 portions playing off the backside. Chicky tried to spray in, and he will catch one of the guys from 14th Gaming. I think he was 24k getting caught out. Beautiful defensive line being held by 14th Gaming. They are not losing players. They are absolutely not ready to lose anyone. Aura now trying to spray through, and they will connect. They will hold the shots onto the back end, but Peachy from 4 portions now has the drop on 14th Gaming, and Cold has no idea that the ops already about to descend on him. Jay off to the front, getting dropped deep in the open. Spray is good. Peachy catches him off guard. Jay now will fall immediately as he's getting tagged up. And now they are aware of 4 portions, and they are in a fantastic split. Goatmeat is inside of the zone. Peachy is outside of the zone. Spraying into another corner. 24k caught and knocked away by Goatmeat's 9 eliminations for 4 portions. Look at the split. Absolutely nasty work. And 24k trying to get to Jay and get picked up, but it's not looking too likely. They do still have the numbers advantage over 4 portions again. Peachy Spoon, he's caught and he's gonna be knocked away, and now it's all left to play. Trying to spray into the deep, catches a couple shots towards Peachy, but again Goat Meats is there. Teamwork makes the dream work. And 4 portions are up to 12. Aura right in front, trying to hold on. Maxed Aura has been knocked away by the zone. And Bleeding Aura will be the last player left. He takes so much damage, takes so many hits. And that's going to be a wrap for him. Now it's left to Dream Team. They are known for turning up in scenarios like this. Invincibles, 4 portions. 3 of the top teams in the leaderboard right now. He has spotted Goat Meats. It's a 4 versus 1 versus 1. Well, the 4 versus 2 versus 1. Have to allow 4 portions to deal with the back of the Dream Team. He does have a little bit of zone to work with. Goat Meats cannot be knocked away. If he is going to be in a ton of trouble. Forced angle there. 12 eliminations. Potential for 17. Nice shot, beautiful shot. Peachy gets floored immediately, but the smokes are there. We'll be trying to yield it, but unfortunately Dream Team will crack open that shield, will crack open that position. Reels, can he be a danger? Can he be a problem? His helmet has taken a beat down, but he can hold on his feet now. All he has to do is wait for Goat Meats to be eliminated to secure at least a top 2 finish, but he can also be a threat. A big threat to Dream Team if he can pull something special here. Oh! Corner. Molotov is perfect! Will stop them, but no, they apply the pressure! They will chase him even through the Molotov cocktail into the corner again, and that's the first spray into the corner too to seal back, but Dream Team will wake them up to reality. 7 heaven chicken dinner for Dream Team, playing it too perfectly, playing it standard style. 4 portions on the other hand, 12 eliminations. You know, and this is exactly how the first match played out. You know, Aura won the chicken dinner, but with lesser eliminations significantly lesser eliminations than the team that, you know, were in second place. That tells you that it is absolutely wild. You know, I think with this, I think with this 4 portions still get more points. I think it's 18 to 17. You know, pretty much the same thing that happened in the previous game with 10-11 as well. You know, so always gonna be an interesting dynamic. Invincibles in 3rd place with 2, Aura in 4th place with 7, 14th in 5th place with 3, Men of Blood in 6th place with 3 as well, Unsullied Army in 7th place with 6, 10-11 in 8th place with 2, Mad in 9th place with 1, Last Siege in 10th place, Mavericks in 11th place with 5, Harsh in 12th place with 2, Gods of War in 13th with 1, Zenith in 14th with 4, RSG in 15th with 1, Vague Esports in 16th with nothing, and 17th place goes to Cole with 1 elimination. Pip Pip and Cheerio, what a game that was. Dream Team coming out on top. We saw that cooking. They played it just like Men of Blood, literally the same play style, but Men of Blood just don't got that dog in them. That's really what it is, you know. But Dream Team will come out on top and finish in very solid fashion. Another glaring super weekend performance coming out from Dream Team. They did amazing last weekend, and they're keeping the energy for this week as well. So don't touch that dial, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with the Candy up next.
Shondo the lots of war. Now they go wrap that up. Stink sent back into the lobby with the quickness. Here comes the angle. He's absolute third one. He might be dropping it 2 for 2. Redman going for the second. Man of blood. Down to one player. He might be hurt here. That's going to be a rap dream team. Peeking out. Beautiful touch. Headshot from Iconic and a deviant from Sixo. It's still dangerous. It is still absolutely dangerous. He can still be used. And now the airball again. And 3 of those bodies will be the guys from Black Mamba. But he has walked through to the left-hand side, fainted left and right. For Iconic. That's going to be a rap dream team. Wrapped up perfectly. 3 eliminations. They did not go through this without paying for it in blood. Blacker. And now they're down to 2 versus 1. That's a good grenade. And Pluto will be swept up. They're absolutely cooking now. RSG will be the team that they will cook today. And Sixer will seal this one up.
Mama sent a photo. Mama sent yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It is the Nigerian Pro League Season 7. You know the vibes. Action, action, action all night long. And I am here for every single part of it. I plaster in full force. Do you plaster? I plaster in full force. Do you plaster? Yes, plaster. If they ask you where you are, say you plaster there in full force. You unshakable, can't be shaken. It's the NPL, ladies and gentlemen. The action continues, and what a roller coaster we've had. 2 different chicken dinners, 10-11 trying to break that, that record for most most Super Weekend points being held by Afro Esports, 120. So far, they've not started the best way possible, based off of the 2 matches played, but we're about to have Vikendi. We're going to have Vikendi. We're going to have some action just coming through your way now, so you get an idea. Playing one south to north, and everybody that is in Vikendi knows that the zone is your biggest enemy. It gives you a false sense of, yeah, I know what I'm doing, and that's not the case. On Solid Army, getting very active now. Got a knock from No Him. Zenith will take that one straight to the chest. They will lose a player very, very early. But I think they want to make a trade. Again, there are some teams that, once you get one of their players eliminated, they fall back, they reposition, and try to even get out of the danger. But there's some other teams, if you knock one of their players, they want to take one of yours too. A son for a son. Those are the kind of teams I like. And Zenith is one of those teams. They want to eliminate No Him. They want to box him out. But I think he's very secure where he is right now. All he has to do is force, another Zenith player into unknown territory. Put him in the open, and that's gonna be a wrap for him. But yeah, putting players in the bars. But these 2 teams are out of the zone. They're very out. They're very out of the zone. Ooh, okay. Swaps the grenade out. Ooh. I've gone dropped out there. Looks like they might be sharing bodies. Why did he allow his teammate to get knocked down there, bro? Why, man? Why? And it happens exactly like that. They lose a player, a trade for a trade. 2 versus 1. Take a look at that. Unsolid Army falling apart. 4-1-1. Gets dropped as well. Come on, man. Come on. One guy. 3 bodies. One guy. 10 times out of 10. Unsolid Army don't win here. I see no confidence in the plays. How does your teammate get knocked in on the same floor that you're in, man? You know that in a 1v1 scenario, you're weaker. Just have your extra man by your side. It's a 4v3 for crying out loud, man. It's a 4v3. Overwhelm. Always overwhelm. Always, man. You have 4v3. Overwhelm. Every time. There is no other strategy that is more effective than overwhelming. Trust. Just overwhelm this guy. There's always someone that's going to be called out because of the extra man. So you just overwhelm. That is the strategy. I'm not saying it's easy to apply, but that is the first thing that should come to your mind, especially in areas in areas like this where there's tight spaces and everything like that. If this guy with the DBS that was on up here pushed down immediately, he would have stopped 4684 from getting knocked, or he would have knocked him immediately with his back turned, and sent him back into the lobby, turning it into a 4 versus 3, increasing the pressure on Zenith. That is the most ideal play there. But they have players split apart. Then you have someone on the first floor and someone on the ground floor. He leaves you on the top floor, goes down to the ground floor to knock your guy, and you're still up on the first floor. Come on now. What are you thinking of? And you all fall to one guy. One guy. Come on, guys. Come on, man. To one guy. Well, Zenith come out on top. 4 bodies delivered to them courtesy of Unsolid Army. At this rate, Unsolid Army might not even make the grand finals if they keep playing like this. They did have some solid games last weekend, I think, but they're not giving. This weekend is not giving at all. Hopefully next weekend will give. But ladies and gentlemen, final super weekend upon us next weekend. Every single thing you have played, every single thing you have culminated will bring you back to this point. Top 16 teams on the super weekend will give you top 16 teams on the super weekend will give you your split finalists. Top 16 teams go straight to the split finals. And I think next super weekend is going to be very hectic. It's going to be very, very tasty. Because the leaderboard right now is very, very jacked up. I think Afro Esports is at that page, but I'm not sure what the overall leaderboard for the super weekend is looking like right now. But yeah, for sure we'll have an idea by the time we are done with that. Have an idea. We'll know. We will know for sure. Ooh, Zendaya with a spray. Catches Torrid. And Last Siege will lose one there. It's a 3 versus 3 still. I'm not surprised if Last Siege win this fight. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised if they win Zenith Esports here. I'm not going to be surprised if they win this fight. Ooh, missed that one. Gave away his position. Yeah, there's somebody on the west. There's a guy on the west making a play. Could be very treacherous here for Moses and Cold. Don't allow yourself to be boxed in. Do not allow yourself to be boxed in. That's the #1 call. And you might already making the play onto that little western corner again. Beautiful grenade in deep. We'll catch the first one. Sprays him down a little bit on the side. Surely Cold can get an angle in. But he continues to take hit after hit. Offline, the first to go down. And offline will be sent back into the lobby. Grenade inside. And that might have put them on pause right now. That's a very, very solid offensive attack. Probably going to force them inside here to... Is he going inside it? Oh, yeah, he's going inside. Gets knocked away by the grenade easily. Shouldn't have made that move. But Zenith are just inch perfect when it comes to these unforeseen pushes, man. You know, look at them nading themselves. You know, I mean, boxed in is crazy, man. Need display, but Cold will be sent back into the lobby as well. Moses, come on, make now is now or never, bro. It's now or never. Just run outside, bro. It's now or never, man. Well, looks like he's not going to be moving. And that's a wrap. Mash and Dyer clutching it all up. 8 eliminations to Zenith Esports. And that is how you want to start your day for sure. 10-11 have not necessarily had the best Vikendi the past couple of weeks. Having a lot of trouble, you know, navigating. But so have Invincibles. Hopefully this is the game they will turn up in. They've not necessarily had the best day today. I know they finished in the top 3 in the previous game, I think. But wasn't enough. You know, they didn't get too many eliminations. I don't think they got up to 5. So there's that. There's that. So yeah, you know, could be wrong with the, you know, with the statistics and all of that. But Invincibles, so I would expect so much better, you know, from them, owing to the credibility of, you know, the players in there, their abilities, you know, and how much of a big name they are in the scene. You know, their performance so far has not been too telling, but it could be worse. You know, it could be so much worse. Play zone on the move once more. If you take a look, RSG are one of the best performing teams in Vikendi. So we'll keep a very, very close eye on how they play. You can see them just very central. Men of Blood as well with the same, usually with the same idea, but it's not looking like that's going to be the case for them this time. Although they are coming in from the north and they might be running into guys from 10-11. They might be getting forced out here. I think they're aware. I think their position has been given out. Picker has been spotted making that rotation. Not sure Bam Bam will be doing anything about that. Shy Boy did have a sideline on that, but didn't chose to not pursue, and they do run into the guys from 4 portions. So I think 10-11 did not engage them for the sheer reason of knowing exactly that there was some chaos in front. But now they'll probably, you know, want a piece of that as well. Now they have started playing super slow. 4 portions just up ball. Oh, that was dangerously close. Ninja very low on HP. Outside might get knocked off, but fortunately for him, he survives. And bam, and the rest of the guys from 10-11 decide to opt for that play zone instead. 4 portions will delay this, they will deny this. Oh, that's a fantastic spray. But Peachy was equally as gifted and manages to hold that one. But Hove trying to take on all of the players from 10-11. Not ideal as he gets knocked away. He will not be getting picked up. Biting off a little bit more than he can chew there. 10-11 finally discovering who the ops are. And they did try to lock that in earlier. Oh. Trading spray for spray. And Goat Meats and Skinny getting forced to play off a compound barricade. But the play zone is 20 seconds out, so they have to go hard or go zone. I think going zone would be much more ideal. As Gods of War, Mavericks, RSG, Men of Blood, the Dream Team, all of them are starting to make their play inside of that circle, and Peachy gets called out. And 10-11 might have gotten the upper hand here on against the guys from 4 portions. Peachy has been spotted just behind a tree, and back into the lobby he goes. And that was a fantastic breach from 10-11 again to hold up 4 portions, and I think they would be satisfied with that. And then decide to make their way inside of the zone. 4 portions probably casually waiting for them to breach inside the zone to eliminate them as well. But, you know, it's going to be very interesting to see if they hold on to, you know, that position. Could take a little bit of time as well, you know. Play zone is hot on their heels, but they can play slower if they want. Curious to see where this zone moves to. So, did they run out of gas? They ran out of gas. Running out of gas is insane right now, man. That is insane, bro. And 4 portions taking more and more hits. They run into the guys from Harsh, and East was already ready to pounce. Steals 2, drops 2, drops Goat Meat and Skinny as well. 4 portions will be out. 15th place. Mad Esports are, on the other hand, receiving some chaos their way. Men of Blood also hanging on by a thread. I inched out of the zone, just a couple of inches outside. Not necessarily the best place to be, but 14th do have a very solid position by the edge as well. They've not been able to secure any eliminations either, but they do have a very good position. That northern side might yield something for them. Zenith also making their play in from that northeast. As Harsh Esports will lose east finally to 10-11. 10-11 on scene, on site. They have caught 3 bodies so far. This might be their best Vikendi match. So you can see 10-11 just playing it a little slow. But they are effective. Invincibles on the other hand, losing rage. He is the sacrificial lamb this time. as they run into the guys from RSG. Okay, this rotation, you gotta respect it though from Invincibles. This is a solid rotation. It's a beautiful rotation from them. Gotta respect it. Going all the way across, it's a wise choice. But now, do they want to block off RSG though? Danny Brown falling to the zone. Not necessarily the most ideal thing to happen to them right now. Quilla does not have a vehicle, so he has to get picked up. Looks like Danny Brown might have been AFK, so that will balance the scales for Invincibles if they decide that RSG is worth the engagement. Okay, they want to play the terrain, they want to control the terrain. Mavericks is inside that little space. Don't know if they're aware that the Mavericks are in there. Okay, I think they are. They know. They're trying to breach now. Here we go. Invincibles trying to find a way inside. It's a 3 versus 3. So they do not have any undue advantage. Every nook and cranny has to be covered here. So they are trying to purposefully be effective in this hold against Invincibles and any team that wants to breach out this position. RSG also have the same idea, making their play in, and they might decide to focus on the Invincibles. There's a lot of teams up on the top side there. A little bit of intel being sent forward. Stick sprays, can't seem to hold on. Lazy Man, the aura that he's cooking up right there is enough to be doing something, as that guy's trying to breach as well. And that's a fantastic grenade. Hell on earth for RSG. Ollie takes a serious hit. Invincible spreading all over the place, playing inside of the smoke, trying to circle back again, but he might be getting dropped as well. But look at that. That is a beautiful teamwork from Invincibles to lock that down. And Aura as well, taking hit after hit. Dark will be the last one left. He pops a grenade onto the backline to force the break, but Cole have him in sight. They want to deal with him as quickly as possible. Cole looking very strong now with 4 up, not too far from the play zone, and so many ops they can't deal with. Aura now discovered, sent back into the lobby by 14th, and 14th have been playing it slow and steady from that edge of the circle. They have lost 24k, but they are up 6 eliminations, and they are heavily blessed with positional advantage. Can they make use of it? Invincibles, on the other hand, have stopped RSG dead in their tracks, and now they're looking for a way to break inside. Mavericks still very solid inside of that compound, still trying to keep Invincibles out. Quilla's been spotted, turns his back a little bit too long, takes a little bit of a hit. Quilla will be dropped by Dream Team. Again, intel is always important. Totally forgot about the guys from Dream Team and delivered themselves to them on a silver platter. They should have breached Mavericks, man. Like, come on, guys. Why would you opt for just rotating around the enemy instead of breaching them and taking their position? Sometimes that is what you gotta do, man. You don't gotta rotate around the enemy every single time if you don't have intel on where you're rotating to. Why are you going around Mavericks if you know that there's no enemies behind or to their side? Dream Team has always been a threat. You just never saw them until you moved to the far right, thinking you can out-rotate Mavericks from that compound that they're holding. You should have just held them. Now you lose to them because you no longer have the advantage. You can't breach anymore because you've lost a man. You've lost an extra player or two, to Dream Team. That's not what you want to do. Sometimes you gotta pop out. Sometimes you gotta just take it head on. They hung around, eliminated RSG. I figured that would boost their confidence, to take on, Mavericks inside of that box and take that compound away from them. But they wanted to rotate around where you don't know who is around. I mean, they couldn't have made that rotation if they knew that they would be exposed to Dream Team. I knew that they wouldn't do that, but they didn't know, And Quilla just went off. They should have been wait for him to see. It is what it is. Now, Mavericks will now have to deal with Dream Team, but at least they know that they are there now. They know that they're there. So now they can deal with them, create a smoke trail, do what they got to do. Although I don't see that working anyway. Unless they have a vehicle, then that works. The only way they make it out of here is the vehicle. If not, they're getting cooked. I think they should all even make, splits, like different positions. Oh, he made it. He made it. He made it in. Wow, he actually made it. Gotta respect that one still. But I don't see these two guys making it out unless they've got a vehicle. They do have a vehicle. Oh, they're making it. They're surely making it. Yeah. Let's put out my ninja. But Sad will steal. Cristiano will be sent back into the lobby. And Men of Blood will not have to make the advance. And Melia just gets called out. Escobar will be the last one left from Mavericks Esports. He manages, he finds a place. A little bit of a corner there, but he's overwhelmed. He did pull up directly to Dream Team's position. And unfortunately for them, he will not yield much of anything. Men of Blood, Dream Team again in the final third. Lola's been knocked away, but Cole have been on top tier form in this game. They've got 5 eliminations. A chicken dinner will not be a bad call for them at all. Here they come now. Archer exposed. He might be spraying, but he's dropped. Power, baby. Couldn't make something happen there. And we might have a game on our hands. Ninja finally trying to make it through. Swaps through. Switch inside again. But had no idea if he wanted to move left or right. And Levi helped him decide. Back into the lobby, bro. That's where you want to go. And now we're down again. Light turned this back to the ops and he's dropped. Dream Team. Back-to-back chicken dinner. Is it oozing? Is it stinking? No, it is not. It is not. Sella with a fantastic grenade. Return fires, brilliant. Light falls. Now down to 2. So 2 versus 2. Levi and Zella, 2 very capable individuals. But Dream Team do have the play zone. Zella can make a rotation from the left-hand side. But he hasn't discovered yet where the ops are. He could be a big threat. He hasn't fired his weapon. They don't have an idea on his position. Nova with a grenade and a Molotov. Just over. Connects. And now Zella makes the push onto the left-hand side. Archer trying to make a rotation as well. He's been spotted. I think he knows that he's there. And he is going to take a little bit of a tag. But Zella is very capable. Molotov is even better. That's a fantastic spray. Forces him into that corner. Takes him down. Might get him drop. Drops him immediately. Faints. Right-hand side. And Zella turns it on his head. Nova does not have utilities. And he might switch over to the DBF. He might make it 2 for 2. Zella is him. Cole will snatch it away. Dream Team will not get the back-to-back chicken dinner. Sella is that guy. He is absolutely that guy. What a way to turn the game on its head. What a way to turn it on its head. Dream Team thought they had it in the bag, but that left-handed rotation was the exact thing Zella had to do, and he made it at the right time. His teammate gets knocked away. He feints off to the right immediately because they will go from that angle that they've knocked him in. It was 2 perfectly played. Beautiful stuff from Cole. They were on fire the entire time. And now they will walk away with a chicken dinner in pure ecstatic fashion. I think they did get 10 eliminations in total there. What a game they had. Dream Team almost got the back-to-back, but unfortunately for them, it is still a stellar performance. 6 eliminations. Men of Blood in third with 5. Mavericks in 4th place with 3. 14th and 5th place with 7. Zenith in 6th place with 10 as well. Invincibles in 7th place with 4. Aura in 8th place with 1. 10-11 in 9th place with 4. RSG in 10th place with 1. Gods of War in 11th place with 1. What? Big Esports had 1 guy. It's wild. Harsh Esports in 13th with 2. Mad Esports in 14th. 4 Portions in 15th with 1. Last Siege in 16th. And Unsolid Army in 17th with 1. Oh, you gotta love that one. Yep, I love that one. I knew it. Zella is that guy. Zella is absolutely dangerous. And he showed us exactly why. What a game that was, ladies and gentlemen. 1 more match left. It is going to be Sandhawk. And we're going to see who's going to come out on top in the final third. Don't touch that dial. It's the NPL.
might be hurt here. That's gonna be a rap dream team. Peeking out. Beautiful touch headshot from iconic and a deviant from 6-0. It's still dangerous. It is still absolutely dangerous. It can still be used. And now the airborne again. And 3 of those bodies will be the guys from Black Mamba. But yes, off through to the left-hand side. Fainted left and right. For iconic. That's gonna be a rap dream team. Wrapped up perfectly. 3 eliminations. They did not go through this without paying for it in blood. Blacker. And now they're down to 2 versus 1. That's a good grenade. And Pluto will be swept up. They're absolutely cooking now. RSG will be the team that they will cook today. And Sixer will seal this one up. Ram Dream Team peeking out. Beautiful touch headshot from Iconic and a deviant from Sixo. It's still dangerous. It is still absolutely dangerous. It can still be used. And now the angle again. And three of those bodies will be the guys from Black Mamba. But yes, falls through to the left-hand side, facing left and right. But Iconic. That's going to be a Ram Dream Team. Wrapped up perfectly. 3 eliminations. They did not go through this without paying for it in blood. Blacker. And now they're down to 2 versus 1. That's a good grenade. And Pluto will be swept up.
Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK.
All right. Okay, it's late. Looks like Cole might be taking a couple of hits early out the gate, ladies and gentlemen. Final match of the night. Sandhawk breeds violence. It breeds chaos, and I am here for it personally. Personally, I am here for it. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get straight into the action. Sandhawk is where it's going down live, and I think Cole just experienced some violence from the guys from 4 Portions. Again, I see Cole getting eliminated rather very quickly in this game, because you know the chicken dinner curse is real. Once you get chicken dinner in one game, you get cooked the next, and you get cooked early. Zenith already fighting demons here. On Solid Army again. On Solid Army, I think they are doing this on purpose. I think they are using, you know, intel being gathered from previous weeks. I think they're utilizing it to their benefit and securing early points. You know, Mash gets knocked away, but he's getting picked up, and also, I mean, I don't think they can take Zenith in a 4v4. They should have used this element of surprise that they got on him here and turn it into something. He doesn't have a weapon. You know, he just finally picks one. Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, it's either they, you know, commit to this or they get cooked. It's one of those two things. You know, running out is not ideal. You know, running out of danger is not ideal. But Dyer gets knocked away. 2 bodies now into that corner. Oh, that's a nice touch from Mash. I know him finally takes the bait and he falls as well. Ooh, but on Solid Army, can they make something out of this though? It's good that they don't have a split, so they can't get they can't lose any players from this distance. It's not looking, that's no possibility. You know, Zenith can't be spread too thin. And yeah, I think the reset should be fine, but I don't think 4-1-1 should be the one to get that reset. It's not ideal. You know, I think 4684 should be the one to go for the resets. But he doesn't have meds. I would drink my juice. Okay, I do all my days. 411 gets knocked away. Oh, surely he has to go now. Professor falls. So 419. Okay, this is a very good back and forth. This is a very good back and forth. But 419 gets knocked as well by Mash. Oh, this is a very good back and forth. Now your might can breach from the west. It's a big play. Your might can breach this. And Anthony Dami might be in trouble again if your might makes the move, but he's not making the move. He's not making the move. Oh, that's unfortunate. He's not making the play. He should have made the play. You know, intel is everything. Knowledge right now is everything. Your might should have pushed up the hillside. He should have made that push. You know, I'm pretty sure. Well, 419 is still far off, so they might trade him for one of them. But yeah, 4684 falls again. Mash is absolutely cooking right now. And again, they'll go for another pickup, but 419 is definitely not getting picked up. I mean, they should have made this play by now with Your Might, man. Your Might is the one. He should have made this play by now. This guy should have moved by now, bro. Wow, 4684 actually gets sent back into the lobby. What is going on? How do they lose a player from this distance? Some of the plays I see, man, they baffle me. On guard. And I think 419 is not even back in the lobby yet, man. He's not even back. Finally, your might makes the play. I think he was waiting for a player to get sent back into the lobby for him to make that play. But this could easily go, you know, both ways. You might, yep, perfect spot for him. He should have done this hours ago to wrap this up. Wow, Professor actually made it across. See, your might didn't even do anything, bro. This was literally just Mash and Professor. Your might didn't even do anything, bro. This guy didn't do anything. For someone who did a 1v4 last Super Weekend, is quite odd. You know, that he didn't make this push, make this play. It's like it's like two different players. The one I saw that did that one before, that was a clutch play, you know, the one I saw, but this one lying down in the house, prone, snaking around, not making any active moves. That's a different Your Might right there. So different, man. But, you know, lack of intel does the job of, yeah, like I said, I didn't see Solid Army, you know, taking on a 4v4 against these guys, but man, at that distance, bro, like if you don't believe in your abilities, just turn around and go back. You know, they had all the time to turn around and go back, man. Somehow they lose to Zenith. It's always wild when you see some stuff like that happening, for sure. And Mavericks are getting active. I'm not sure against who. Might be Invincibles. And they're looking very, very strong here. Meliodas falls to the zone. Or rather, falls to a couple of bullets. Escobar will catch a spray onto Rage. But Invincibles should have this one locked down. Machete takes a couple of hits from the rear. Invincibles are looking very comfortable here. The outplaying is 3. No Nexus. No Cheeky. Just Quilla, Rage, and Rails. This is still a very capable lineup. Quilla, I believe this is Quilla's first elimination. I think. He's not been having the best day so far. Hopefully this might be the redemption that they've been looking, or he has been looking for. Hopefully it yields something for them. Invincibles are trying to make their way inside of that zone. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, it looks like 10-11 have been. Okay, 10-11 are not in the lobby. Okay, they are. Okay, they're blue. That means they're. Afro slot. Good line being held. Zenith continue their onslaught, and now it is the guys from Harsh that will be at the brunt of this one. I think it was confused, they got knocked away just too far off, but Zenith, knowing them, they will take this one. Lost Siege had no idea where they were running into. Professor takes a couple more hits. Torrid has a good position to navigate from. This might just turn things on its head. And offline gets pulled out and dropped immediately. Now the diet is balanced. 3 versus 3. Lost Siege and Zenith, they locked horns in Vikendi, and Zenith came out on top, not losing getting a single casualty. And that's a good grenade from Yamite over the side, but it's wrong execution. Cold and Moses will beat there. They are not beating the allegations, that's for sure. They get out of dodge, but Yamite makes the push onto that corner. Yamite versus Cold, feints in towards the right hand side, and he's exposed. Harsh Esports are also in the mix. They are trying to hold on and pick off into the corner there. Yamite trying to circle back. What is going on? Why is he moving like that, bro? He's gonna get dropped. There's no way he doesn't get dropped against this guy, man. Yeah. Oh, I think he might be lagging off there, but he manages to surge forward. Okay, he had a teammate. He did have a teammate in the background. Cold circling back, but Harsh Esports did have the sidelines in, and Yamite will be at the brunt of that one. East had him covered the entire time. East continues to spray deep. Another one bites the dust, and Harsh Esports are absolutely tearing it up. Torrid will be the last surviving player for Lost Siege, and hopefully yield something ideal for them. 10-11 setting their sights on 4 portions. First elimination for them, and courtesy of Bam Bam. He has been very active tonight for 10-11, but as soon as Shy Boy have been very, very solid, but I don't think they've been able to meet that record of 120. I don't think they did. I think they maybe finished somewhere above 100. You know, unless you get a 15 elimination chicken dinner here, I don't see them. You know, I don't think they did. You know what Afro did that year, that season. They do have a good split here. You can see them just playing off the intel they are trying to gather. Play zone has shifted centrally around the Paradise Resort. Full portions and 10-11 might lock horns in the future again, but Men of Blood will have to be their closest targets. And Mad Esports playing as just two, Mad, Noisy and Slow, trying to find something here. Aquila's gonna drop. Aquila's in trouble, might be getting forced in. Another one bites the dust. Oh wow! They were ready for Noisy. The moment he peeks up, he's dropped. Quilla will steal that one away, but Quilla will be dropped as well. And that might spell danger for the Invincibles as Quilla again gets sacrificed for the greater good. But East, absolutely cooking. Invincibles, can they get Quilla back up? Do they have the drop on East? I think Rage can go for the reset before Harsh Esports decide to make that play and come down. Cold can be the buffer between the two teams. Rage is going to go for the reset. I think they should get that reset and get out of there. East is around. East is a big problem that they probably cannot deal with. And Reels does have a trying to have a sightline on that position, but Cold is also equally a big problem for them. They need to get out of that dip. Need to get out of that ditch. But Cold is making the push ahead. He has been spotted out. A couple more sprays to follow through. That's a good play. That's a very good play. Rage falls. It's a dangerous position that they have to be in right now. Can Quilla connect this grenade? It's a good grenade over to the side. And it does connect. Quilla opens the floodgates. Now he can focus on the other two. And 24K makes the play, makes an advance, a little bit of a corner spray there as well. Rage is still knocked away. Harsh Esports is still in the background and they will catch 24K. Sleek is the one that opens it. And Quilla is bouncing all around. Make a decision. Go for the finish. Make the decision. Pacing back and forth is always the worst possible play. Quilla forced into a little sandwich here between 14th Gaming and Harsh Esports, but the play zone is going to force all of them out here, but I think they can take that damage. Spray is good, connects, and he falls to the zone. I think he's aware. Catches Sleek off guard. That's a beautiful play from Quilla. He has secured a good number for himself as Reels will be dispatched by 10-11. Doesn't have a vehicle. I don't know. I think the guys from 14 Gaming will be waiting on him. Yep, they're going to be waiting on him. So 1v1 though. So if he decides to move from that position, he knows it's about time. It'll be interesting to see how that pans out. 10-11 on the other hand, just by the edge, the south of Paradise Resort. Very ideal as to how they park it in. Enough to keep the antics flowing, the antics going. And Aura starting up pretty nicely. 3 eliminations to the good. They've been super active. You know, can they get another chicken dinner though? RSG at full strength, the Dream Team as well, but no eliminations between either. So just playing as too skinny. I'm not sure he's aware that that guy is there. 4 portions. This might be the best play they could make, or might turn out to be the worst. But the trigger discipline is next level. Here they come. They will make this advance. They will make this play. Oh, they missed. But he's ready with the grenade. He's absolutely ready. Skinny surely will fall to this one. He does connect a couple more shots as well. It's a fantastic position being held by that guy as he continues to charge the grenade over. And Aura will get another elimination on board. Whoa! That would have hurt. That would have really hurt. 4 portions now forced to play as just 2. Trying to deal with Aura in front and RSG directly ahead as well. And Dream Team finally making their play. Deciding to put themselves out, trying to spray over. Switches. Focus over again. Can't seem to connect all of his shots. Is very ideal for him to hold on still. There's going to be a lot of questions asked of him. What can he answer? Dream Team have a knack for finishing very strongly. I think they do have the highest placement points so far. I think it's between them and Aura, but I think Dream Team should have more points than Aura. And Men of Blood also have been absolutely fire today. And that grenade, no way he doesn't spot that guy. Oh my days, he did not see that guy. Wow. Wow, Archer is arching. Oh my days, Archer. Wow, Archer was absolutely cooking. 4-piece chicken on Men of Blood. Wow. Tore them limb from limb, handling their sights. He gets dropped away as well to follow suit. 10-11 on the other hand now fighting for their lives. They have a Shy Boy knocked away, but the smoke's already in place. So he should be getting picked up just fine. Again, it's going to be a hard one to watch. Play zone is already hot on the hill. Harsh Esports did breach inside East. Finally stopped, but at what cost? 10-11 losing player after player from 4. They drop down to just 1. Down to the last one. And he manages just in time to make the play. Just in time, but the play zone is unfavorable right now. And he circles back again, plays it deep. And that's a fantastic rotation again. Sprays perfectly across. And that was a very good one. I think it's Professor that took most of the damage. But surely they cannot allow this guy to get inside the zone. He's spotted by Aura. And Aura again, just auraing all over the place. Another spray. Goat meat takes one down immediately. Tries to take 2. Jump shot is good. Oh, might go for the 3rd as well. Oh my days. Aura. There is no such thing as Aura when you've got the GOAT. Oh my days. It got so bad. The GOAT is auraing all over Aura. They're losing all of their players. And fortunately for them, Zenith Esports will be at the death to save Aura Esports from the GOAT. Oh, what a game that would have been for Aura. The GOAT got them so paranoid, they started grenading each other. If that is not the real Aura, then I don't know what is. Zenith somehow turning up in the final second. Maverick Esports now making their own rotation inside, but that guy really thought a scooter was going to be the best form of transportation out of that ditch. Why? Should have tanked the blue zone instead. Now this is better. This is much better. So you're most likely still gonna get uprooted, but if you drive well enough, yeah, you didn't drive well enough there, bro. And he will be dropped courtesy, I believe. You might as well. Seller, last hopeful for Cole, keeps them inside of the top 4. That's a very good finish. Zella making it absolutely rain on the ops there. 8 eliminations for Aura. And Dream Team as well, now getting into their stride. 6 eliminations. They've been trying to get 2 chicken dinners this entire night. This might be the time to make it happen, but Zenith have been equally on fire with 11 eliminations. Aura now, starting to aura again. They catch the first, down to 3 now. Switching over, Archer gets knocked away as he breaches into the corner for Dream Team, but they've spotted him. And the grenades are starting to come out. Offensive, defensive, you could call it anything you like. But they cannot allow Aura to make a play inside of here. The smoke's already on the right-hand side just to force the decision into Dream Team. Make them think that that is the angle. But Aura have to be proactive here. They have to connect. And this grenade getting charged might be the thing that gets it done. Oh, that's a good grenade. But unfortunately, just a couple inches wide. But Dark is trying to get the angles in. Should have sprayed instead. Would have been much easier and less complicated. You might finally bites the dust and falls. Professor will be the last one left for Zenith. And Dream Team inching closer and closer to that second chicken dinner. They have 3 up. They've got 7 eliminations. They were stopped from a back-to-back in the previous game, but not again. But Professor has been absolutely insane. 5 eliminations. He could be a threat. He should have let that grenade go. Should have let it go. Can Aura and Zenith work hand in hand? No, they cannot. Lola makes the drop on. And Archer will get the finish. That's a good grenade. Professor gets the finish. Circling back, he has the angles again. Sprays deep, switches over, and he will be dropped. Dream Team Masterclass. Chicken dinner upon chicken dinner again. They will walk away top of the leaderboards surely by the end of this game. They done all they needed to do. Surely this is them finishing better than last Super Weekend. 9 to the good and a chicken dinner. 19 points. That is a very, very big finish. A very, very big finish. I think they finished even better than 10-11. You know, and 10-11 had to drop on them from yesterday's game. So that tells you how intricate the leaderboard is right now. But Zenith in second place with 12. Again, the same dynamic we've seen. First place gets a chicken dinner. But second place will have almost, you know, twice the number of eliminations they have, making it very, very competitive. Aura in third with 8 eliminations. Cole in fourth place with nothing. Mavericks in fifth place with 1, 4 portions in sixth place with 3, 10, 11 in seventh place with 5. Last Siege in 8th place, RSG in 9th place, 10th place to Harsh Esports with 7, Men of Blood in 11th with 1, 14th in 12th with 1, Invincibles in 13th with 4, Gods of War in 14th with nothing, Mad Esports in 15th, and Unsolid Army in 16th with 1. Woo! What a plethora of games we've had tonight. People have turned up from all over the place to put down the work. But Dream Team, yeah, they were cooking. They were absolutely cooking tonight. 2 chicken dinners, you know, stepping up to the plate, doing exactly what they needed to do. They did all the work. They turned up right on time. And that is a job well done. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of tonight's broadcast. It is the NPL, the Super Weekend, the rain split, and the teams have done yet another week of Super Weekend. Who finishes on top? Find out in the leaderboard when it drops tomorrow. And now the teams will start to add their points together. Will they have something substantial to take into the finals? Will they have something substantial to take into the grand finals? Next weekend will be the last Super Weekend. We will know who will make it into the finals and who has 1 foot closer into the grand finals. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the NPL brought to you by 1080 and Carbon Finance and Monster as well. Tune in. We'll see you guys next weekend.